You're watching WXYZ 7. Now, Action News this morning.
A new year, how about a new car? Action News reporter Mary Conway sat down with Money man Joe Saul-Sehy to get some tips on leasing the right car for your budget.
Did this year's auto show leave you anxiously awaiting a lease on that new dream car? Well, our Monday Money Man, Joe Saul-Sehy from Ameriprise Financial, is here with 7 tips to get the best lease for your budget. And that's the big thing that people need. It's got to fit in their budget. Where do you start?
Where do you start? Because there's so much to know about leasing. And the sad thing is many people walk in there, Mary, and they have no idea what's coming at them. And you really need to know. So there's 3 things that you want to know about a lease. And that is, you want to know what price the car costs. Then you want to know what the car is going to be worth at the end of the lease. And you want to know what the interest rate is. So they're not going to give you any of those terms. But here's what you need to know. First of all, you've got to know price matters on the price of the car because the lease is going to be based on what the car cost. Second, they're going to call it the money factor. And the money factor is what their interest rate is. If you take that number that they give you and you multiply it by 2,400, that'll tell you what their interest rate is. And then third, you want to know what the residual value is, and that's what the car is going to be worth at the end of the lease. So if there's a big difference between what the car started out at and what it ends at, you're going to have a high monthly payment. If it's just a small amount, the monthly payment's going to be less. Now here's the thing about the residual value. If the residual value is high, well, then you're going to have a really small payment. If the residual value's low, even though the payment's high, it's going to be easier to get out of the lease early because more people are going to want to buy the car if you decide you don't want the car for the whole lease.
How do we get help?
I know, isn't that like spaghetti?
It is. How do you know what to do?
That's a lot of stuff. There's quite a few good websites out there. And when I was researching different websites, this is one that I like, leasecompare.com. And LeaseCompare is going to send that lease to several different banks, and those are going to compete to lease your car. There's a couple more websites if you decide that you want to get out of your lease early, or if you want to find somebody that has a lease, they're in panic mode, and that's swapalease.com and leasetrader.com. Those are a couple good places.
And we'll link those to our website, WXYZ.com.
Great.
Money Man Joe Saul-Sehy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mary.